Plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The left fielder, number 25, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
First pitch, 116.
Chop this one right side. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Mookie Betts will stand in for the first time with gaudy numbers here in the month as you see him there. Here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting toward the third base dugout, and he'll squeeze this one for the second out. David Ortiz will get his first opportunity here, currently leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
He's having just a great season, but it's so hard to lead all 3 categories. He's not even in the top 5 in average.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. A good inning of work there by Chris Young. Clay Buchholz will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. What's your take on him, EK?
Yeah, Matt, in his last start, threw a no-hitter, absolutely ate up his opponent. We'll see how long he can keep that no-hit streak going.
And he misses with it, 1-1. This one's flared out toward left. Bradley is there. 1 down. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Who stands out to you, EK?
Well, you know, I'm hoping to see Alex Gordon find his groove. He hasn't exactly been thriving at home, hitting under 250 in this ballpark. He needs to find a little more consistency so he can start making these home fans proud.
Buchholz into the windup. Here's the 0-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Under it is Sandoval, and there's the second out. And with a quick breather here, take a look at the Red Sox on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Yeah, Matty, Dustin Pedroia, for me, one of the best second basemen in all of baseball. Real grinder. Won multiple Gold Glove awards. One of the best hitting second basemen.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Mike Trout will get his first shot here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago.
And he's been hitting the ball out of the yard, too. A whole bunch of home runs in his last 10 games. And yesterday was a good one, too.
Hit hard back up the middle. And the Red Sox have their first hit of the ball game. Pablo Sandoval will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Orlando is there, and he has it for the first out. Xander Bogaerts will stand in now, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
And he has a top 5 on-base percentage as well.
First offering on its way. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Line toward the gap in left center. In there, a base hit. And he will creep ever closer to that record, as you see there. This hitting streak has reached epic proportions now.
Hey, Joe D, look out. Someone's coming after you.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Gordon going back, and this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
Can you imagine waking up every morning, coming to the ballpark, knowing that you're going to get a base hit like he's feeling it right now?
Into the seats, 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded by Infante. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score. Brock Holt will stand in, coming off a 2-home run game a night ago.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
Orlando on the move, and that ends the inning. Eric Hosmer will stand in here, and like so many others, hitless in the shutout last night. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Just overmatched him there.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Buchholz is ready. Here it is on 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Into the box, Alex Gordon. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Alex Gordon.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the Royals are going to have their first hit of the ball game. Salvador Perez stands in for the first time now, looking to stay hot. He's been a real force at the plate over the last week or so. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Salvador Perez is a multiple Gold Glove winner behind the plate, including...
Ouch, that one hit him.
I don't think this partisan crowd is going to like that too much. One thing you don't want to do as an opposing pitcher, well, two things actually. One, you don't want to get the crowd involved early, and two, you don't want to set yourself up for a possible big inning. Now, both of those things have come true.
That's yanked into the stands, strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Bogarts is there for it, and that's the third out. And welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show from KC as we get you a nice shot of downtown there. Jackie Bradley Jr. is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Infante's there. Now a low throw, but he can't knock it down at first as it gets right by him. Settling in now, Mookie Betts. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball.
Escobar dives. What a stop. He's out.
No problem.
David Ortiz stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. This is pulled into right, and that gets down as he can't get there in time. Around third and being waved on home. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game, and the streak is alive. As you can see on the graphic, he creeps ever closer to the big number 56.
Boy, at this point in the streak, every game you're hoping to get that base hit early and get it out of the way so the pressure's off.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Here comes Ortiz around third. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Runner in scoring position at second with one away. And standing in now, the versatile Pablo Sandoval. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Late square, and this is popped up. Perez scoops it up. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Xander Bogaerts. He reached on a single in his first try.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. In to score is the runner from third. Now a 5-0 lead. The tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the Christian Colon digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, and if you got him to look at the first pitch up there, why not throw it again? Also let her high. That puts him in a quick 0-2 hole.
Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season.
Well, guys, he's one of the best in the league in that department right now. Every time he takes a hill, this ball club has a great chance to walk away with a W. We'll see if he can wrap up another one for him here in this one.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Lifted in the air to center. Under it is Trout, and there are 2 gone now.
The center fielder, number 16.
Paulo Orlando is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Buchholz has his target. Here's the 0-2. Dribbled back toward the mound. Throw on to Ortiz, and that'll retire the side. Dustin Pedroia is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Gordon racing back. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Digging in, Blake Swihart, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And now he's hitting left-handed where he's a lot more comfortable over his career. He tends to make better contact from the left side, so I think he's happy to be over there.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Into the box now, Brock Holt. He flew out in his last at-bat. Drives it to deep right field. Ranging back is Dyson, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play, and that'll compound matters even further. Action in that KC pen now as the right-hander's begun to loosen up. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Turned on down the line, but this will get foul for strike 2. 6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. He pulls this one into right. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. And as you see right there, this streak will continue as he inches forward up the all-time list.
I cannot imagine feeling that good at the plate as he has. I've never had a streak anything close to approaching that.
Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 37 on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
Now here comes Kansas City manager Ned Yost making that slow walk to the mound. And he's going to make the call here. That's going to do it for his starter, Chris Young. So he'll make his way to the dugout here as they'll turn things over to the bullpen from here on out. Chris Medlin is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning.
The first baseman,
standing in now, David Ortiz. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo home run for David Ortiz. And that's home run number 64 on the season as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
How's this for a welcome to the ball game? One pitch and see you later. I've got a feeling that's not what the manager had in mind.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Now a drive out to left center field. Around first, Trout on his way to second now. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon.
And if you're going to work away with a two-seam fastball, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. Here, as you can see, he starts it on the corner, so you know what's going to happen. It's going to leak right back out over the heart of the plate. And that's a mistaken location, pure and simple.
Line towards center field, and that's in there, base hit. Trout around third, he can move. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate. Xander Bogaerts steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy, and it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting number 15.
Dustin Pedroia gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
That's in there, base hit. Gordon's throw comes in, and that'll hold the runner at third base. Striding forward now for the Sox, Blake Swihart. He'll try to do damage with the bases loaded and 2 gone. Line to the right side, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Kendrys Morales is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The first baseman, number 35, Eric Hosmer.
Eric Hosmer comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
And it's quickly 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Alex Gordon will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And a good-looking swing there from Gordon, but he can't come up with it, and it's 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Strike three called, and the inning is over. A good inning of work there from Clay Buchholz. Brock Holt heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hit hard towards the hole, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Man, these guys have been aggressive here early in the count. Some people think, oh, you might want to take a pitch to start an at-bat. And sometimes that's great, and it works out for a lot of people. But what you should be thinking is, I got to swing at strikes, and I got to get my pitch. And if it happens to come on the first pitch, let it rip.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he'll swing and hit this one hard but foul off to the left and out of play. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Taken high and deep to right. Dyson ranging back. And this will kick off the wall out near the Kansas City bullpen. Around third and being waved on home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
I think the phrase here is, when you're hot, you're hot. He's been on fire the last week or so, and it's going to continue here as he drives this all the way out to the wall. It'll wind up an RBI triple.
Here's Mookie Betts. Shot to third. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Stepping in, David Ortiz. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, that was a fastball that he hit then, so we'll see if they go after him with hard stuff again.
And that's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the run is in to score from second.
And these guys just don't seem to want to let up out there. And who can blame them? That's now 13 runs they've put up here so far. And that's going to make for some pretty happy folks in that clubhouse when this one's all over.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Boy, they are really sticking it to him right here. That's the fifth hit he's coughed up in this inning alone, and you got to believe that that leash is getting a little bit shorter with each passing batter.
Swinging a hard hit ball towards the hole, and a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out. Ready now, Xander Bogaerts. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. Well, this ball's hit hard to left, and this is going to be trouble as that's down for what should be extra bases. Ortiz scores. Trout scores.
And the beat goes on. Another great at-bat, and what else is new? They've now thrown 15 runs up on the scoreboard. Now that is a good day's work.
Line drive to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Long throw to the plate. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily. Blake Swihart digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
He's set. Here it comes. Rips this one to first, but they'll just get the one out here as the runner will get back safely at first. Coming to the plate again, Brock Holt, as he'll bat for the second time in the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit sharply toward the right side. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back.
Apparently, they're not done yet. This is now a 7-run inning, and they've gotten contributions from almost everybody up and down that lineup.
High and deep to right center field. Orlando going back on it, and the runner from third crosses the plate. And the run is in to score from second.
Oh, and a big swing of the bat right there. And he would have loved a 3-run homer, and he didn't miss that one by a whole lot, as this is going to be off the wall out there. But as far as the consolation prize goes, I think he's going to be more than happy to check into second base with a 2-run double.
And there to take it in is Gordon for out number 2. David Ortiz gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. From the stretch. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Salvador Perez will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Omar Infante comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Boy, he has been a first strike throwing machine, hasn't he? He's hardly been behind in the count all game long.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Bradley is there. 2 down. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders.
Yeah, Matt, he's been rock steady. Currently second in the junior circuit in that department. And when you're pitching as well as he is, the scoreless innings just seem to stack up. He's got another good outing going here.
No runs, just 1 hit, 2 errors for Kansas City to this point. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down, and the inning is over. Luke Hochevar will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. Standing in a perfect 4 for 4 so far, Mike Trout, and we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Shot toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. That's lifted the other way out to left. Going after it is Gordon. 1 away. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Xander Bogaerts. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. And it looks like Joakim Soria is going to start to loosen up in the Kansas City bullpen. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. First pitch on its way. And this is lined right back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. Blake Swihart struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0 for 4 ball game with a base hit right here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. Brock Holt stands in, looking to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Lifted in the air to straightaway left, and Gordon will make the catch to retire the side. Christian Colon will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
And I think that's putting it mildly. Just one hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fellow on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
Out in front of it, strike one. Softly hit toward the hole. On to first, and a good start to the inning for Buchholz. 2 away now.
Up next for the Royals, center fielder
Paulo Orlando will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He sure does. Make it 14 in a row set down now, carving him up as the side. Jackie Bradley Jr. is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
And he's already been on base 3 times in this ballgame, so let's see if he can do it one more time.
And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And it's a foul ball, according to the ump down the line. Awfully close that time. And now we're going to get a stoppage here as the 4 umpires will gather together near third base to discuss whether or not that was really a foul ball. And remember now, if there's any uncertainty, the umpires can go inside to get a look at the video feed from headquarters in New York. And I believe that's exactly what they're going to do. We'll give you a look at this from our own cameras and let you make the call for yourself. All right, here comes our umpiring crew with their ruling. And it is a home run. They overturn their initial ruling as they say this, in fact, was inside the foul pole. How about that? And now we're going to get a stoppage here as the 4 umpires will gather together near third base to discuss whether or not that was really a foul ball. And remember now, if there's any uncertainty, the umpires can go inside to get a look at the video feed from headquarters in New York. And I believe that's exactly what they're going to do. We'll give you a look at this from our own cameras and let you make the call for yourself. All right, here comes our umpiring crew with their ruling. And it is a home run. They overturn their initial ruling as they say this, in fact, was inside the foul pole. How about that? Joaquin Soria will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Mookie Betts will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Orlando going back on it, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon.
Boy, just another great swing right there, and he's had a few of them in this series. He gets a good pitch to hit, and he's right on it. And he drives this one off the wall for an easy double, and it might be time for them to let somebody else beat you for a change.
Stepping in now, David Ortiz hit hard up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Mike Trout will dig in looking to make this a very memorable ball game as he's already 5 for 5.
You know, if he just fell down in the box and made snow angels in the dust, it would still be a game to remember, Matty.
And this is into the alley, and he might be looking at his 3rd double of the game. Around third and being waved on home. In to score is the runner from first, and he is out at 3rd. So credit him with a double and an RBI here. One man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and standing in now the versatile Pablo Sandoval. Ouch, that comebacker appeared to get him in the arm. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm. And that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off. And from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue. So that at least is a good sign. Striding into the box, Xander Bogaerts. He singled his last time up. This is line to left. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one. Dustin Pedroia steps in with 4 hits already in this one and looking for number 5 here.
Well, he's just stroking it, Matt. I was watching him earlier in batting practice, and he looked good, but I didn't know it was going to be this good.
High in the air out to center field. Orlando giving chase. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. The relay throw, and he is in there. The tag, and he's out at second. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning is over. Kendrys Morales will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And this is fouled back and out of play. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the 2nd time. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. 1 man gone now for KC in the 7th. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Trout. 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 4.
Alex Gordon will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. To first, Ortiz comes up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Royals go down 1-2-3, and they remain well behind. Kelvin Herrera will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He'll take the turn and head for second. And he will make it there to start the 8th. It's a leadoff double. And the streak will continue as he creeps even higher up the all-time list.
Well, you feel so good at the plate, but now there's so much pressure on you to continue to get those base hits. We'll see how long you can keep doing it.
Here comes the first pitch. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. And he's safe. Jackie Bradley Jr. will stand in to try it again, already with 1 home run in the ball game. And on cue, there it was back in the 7th inning. A solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. And he is in at third base with an RBI triple.
Yeah, getting 1 triple in a game is rare enough, but getting 2 is something you might see once a year. But just like the last one, he hits second base here under a full head of steam and makes it into third with his 2nd triple of the ball game.
Here's Mookie Betts. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
The first baseman,
David Ortiz gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the run scores. Dylan G will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger.
now pitching for the Royals.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hit in the air out to left field. Gordon's after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. Now to the plate, Pablo Sandoval, 3 for 6 in the ballgame to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man. Salvador Perez will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Rick Porcello will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. In there at the knees, strike 1. A chance here at least for this guy to get some work in what should be a fairly low-stress appearance.
Yeah, but it seems like these outings are where you relax a little bit too much, you give up 3 runs, and then watch your ERA climb by another point. You'll need to guard against that.
Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now a swing, and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Alcides Escobar will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Ground ball right side. Ortiz is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. Xander Bogaerts digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
Xander Bogaerts.
Smoke toward third. Oh, what a stop at first. Got him.
Oh, love it.
Now batting number 50.
Dustin Pedroia stands in for his 7th at-bat now, and he's been terrific so far with 4 hits already to his credit.
Oh, that's a great game for sure, but the fact that this is the 7th at-bat is pretty crazy. What's going on?
And Pedroia is going to have himself extra bases. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. Blake Swihart steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. And let's see if they can keep it going.
Kurt Suzuki will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with 1 away. This is in the air to left field. And there to take it in is Gordon for out number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 2.
Brock Holt digs in now after lining out in his last try. Rusney Castillo will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Hard liner toward short, and that is through into center field, a base hit. Here's Pedroia on his way home. The runner from second crosses the plate. And as you see right there, this streak will continue as he inches forward up the all-time list.
I cannot imagine feeling that good at the plate as he has. I've never had a streak anything close to approaching that.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here.
Boy, and how rare is a 50-homer season It's only happened 43 times in Major League history coming into this season. But add another name to that list, and he might not be done yet.
Here's Mookie Betts, and this is lined hard to deep left. Gordon is going to have room out there as he pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left on base.
Kurt Suzuki.
Rusney Castillo will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Christian Colon will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now. But hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
The right fielder,
a little bouncer. That rolls foul for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
And that's where he's at his best. When he gets that sinker running away, he's tough to hit.
Trout is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. Paulo Orlando will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. A little tardy there, no balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, and now the Royals are down to their final strike. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. Bogarts is there for it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
You know, you keep wondering if this is going to be the day that it ends, and it just never seems to happen. This is really becoming an incredible streak.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs, really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Red Sox win it 29-0. So long from Kansas City.